G'day, welcome back. So, as you know, we've got a bit of a struggle over on the left hand side of this Morris Minor. Quite a few panels need replacing. Now I think they've just been delivered today, so I'll go pick them up from the post box later and we'll have a good look at them. But for now I thought I'd just, for completeness, just show you this right hand side, show you the state it's in and show you what work we need to do over here. Quite different to the other side. So get you in close, have a good look, then we'll have a talk about it. Here's the driver's side of this car. As you can see from the outset, it's in a whole lot better condition than the other side was. We do have a couple of wee pinholes, but nothing we can't just tack up with a welder. Up here, there are a couple of bubbles, so we might just need, not bubbles, holes, we'll call those holes. Might just need to make a little plate to go in there. Maybe kind of cut it across the top. Plate, job done there. All these bits look nice and solid. The only other point of concern, don't know if you can see it, is on top of this cross member there's a little, get the light there, little bit of rust there. So yeah, I just need to figure out the best way to tackle that. So it's just there. Could probably get away with doing nothing at all, really, if we're honest. Oh. Can you see it? This is just a little patch there. So we've got a choice. We can either do nothing at all, just kind of ignore it, we'll probably be fine. We can try and patch it up, which, given it's in the middle of that hole there, might not be too bad to do as is. Alternatively, we might have to chop out a bit of the boxing panel, then we can get in there and tidy it up better. I'm trying to avoid taking off this cross member. Can't remember, we need to do some work over on that side, but whether we can do it with this cross member in place, because this cross member here, it's got all the tie rods and, no, not tie rods, the torsion bars attached to that cross member, so I'd rather not have to take that off. Yeah, it's just what we end up having to do with that. I would like to fix it up rather than ignore it, but yeah, we'll see. Let me know what you think, because that's just an annoying little square patch panel rust hole that we need to deal with. But yeah, but everywhere else on this panel, all solid. It's cleaned up pretty well with the sandblaster. As I say, a little bit more work to do, then we'll deal with the rust, get it in paint, and we'll be away. So as you see, it's a whole lot better than the other side. There's a couple of little repairs we need to do. Get your opinion on some of those, and then we've got to prepare it, surface it, all that kind of stuff. So already been at it with the old wire brush. Done a pretty good job, well, done a really good job. Just gave it a quick look just to get an idea what's going on. So yeah, that's taken a lot of the stuff off, and then for in the cavities, been using the Blackridge from Supercheap, little handheld sandblaster. Again, actually does a really good job. Quite happy with this. It's some quality tool. I've been using it with the garnet. I ran out of garnet, so that's why it's only kind of 70% done. But it's cleaned it up really well, given us a nice surface to work with. But then, what's going to happen to that surface? Well, it's inevitable that we're not going to get every speck of rust off there. So we need to treat it, then we need to paint it, and whatever. So, got a couple of different rust removers here. So this is your traditional phosphoric acid or whatever it is, which is great. It certainly converts rust, but I've used this particular one a few times, and it's a bit, it does the job, but it's a bit fiddly, because once it's kind of been on, then you've got to clean it thoroughly, then you've got to clean it with mess, and yeah, too hard, especially in these cavities. That was way too hard. So I got this other one from Supercheap. This is a rust prime converter and sealer. This one you just brush on and let dry. Too easy. Then you can prime over it and paint from there. So this apparently it works well. I haven't used it yet. Yeah, so we can paint this in these cavities here, get rid of any remaining rust, hopefully most of it, and go from there. My original plan, I thought I was being clever. I thought, well, why don't we just fill that cavity with cold galvanized zinc rich paint stuff. Now if you ever picked up a tin of stuff like this, these tins are flipping heavy because it's mostly zinc, so it's kind of metal based paint. This is kind of what you paint your trailers with, your garden furniture or whatever else. Gives a nice strong rust resistant coating, which I thought would be ideal for these areas that we're not going to see. The only thing is, if you read the instructions on here, it says do not paint over rust converter with this, so it's probably not going to be a good idea to use that stuff, even though it sounds like a great idea. So then we're going to end up painting it conventionally. On top of our rust converter we'll stick some primer, SEA etch primer there. Will etch primer work over the rust stuff? Don't know. We'll figure that out too. You're welcome to let me know. But yeah, acrylic based etch primer. Acrylic based? No, it's just etch primer. And yeah, we're going to apply that with a gun, fill up all the cavities, get a nice coverage, and then we can put a top coat and whatever else is in there. We'll see. And it shouldn't rust. Should be a nice surface. So yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to talk through on this quick video. Just show you the difference on this side, what work we have to do on this side. No panels needed, but a little bit of welding, a little bit of tidy up and rust removal and painting and that kind of stuff. So there we go. I should have a video for you with the new panels, so we can have a look at those, see how they fit over the other side. And yeah, we're actually making progress. I've been doing a lot of work in the background. I've put heating in the workshop thanks to my great neighbour from across the road. He had a spare heat pump, so I stuck that in there. Been doing a lot of cleaning on the engine bits. Need to push on with that. I think I've been putting the engine work off because I don't really know what I'm doing. Well, same with this, I don't know what I'm doing, but it's harder to get my head around some of that, so going to crack on with that, get into the rust repairs, and yeah, get down the road soon, hopefully. There we go. Comment, like, subscribe. We'll see you for the next one. Cheers.